Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Nick Nitro back with some more maddening Madden football. 23. Had a pretty good night last night for those of you who saw. Went 6-4. Kind of got burnt out towards the end. Probably played too many more games than I should have. Probably should have stopped when I was like 6-2 but you know how that goes. And we're thinking about playing with the Brownies. Looks like they might fit my scheme a little better than the Ravens, actually. Still debating. Still debating. Those of you in the chat want to chime in, Ravens or Browns? In my previous 5 videos, I've already said why it can't be the Raiders. They don't have anything that fits my system anymore. Unfortunately, it sucks, and I hate talking about it, but so what do you guys think? Thinking about trying the Browns out. Their roster fits my needs. But I'm just getting used to the Ravens. As you can see, I ended with a 62-61 record with the Raiders, 21-19 with the Ravens, and seriously consider playing with the Browns. They've got everything that I do with my system. My system is running the ball, playing good defense, controlling the clock, and setting up the deep ball. So they have the speedster, they have the line, they have the running backs, and they have the defense. Ravens do too, but the Browns have a couple more pieces that fit what I like to do. Tough decision. Just getting used to playing with the Ravens and getting used to their players. I think we're going to try the Brownies out. We're going to try the Brownies out. Give me 1 sec. Just need to grab a quick drink. I've never changed teams so much in one season, but just as I'm getting used to the Ravens. Why I do this to myself. Don't know any of their players. I adjusted their depth chart to fit my system, of course, but I mean, I don't know like their numbers of their players or anything. I've been liking playing with the Ravens, though. Browns have one more factor, though. That gives me exactly what I need. I feel like I haven't given the Ravens enough of a chance yet, though. God. Browns have a receiver that's 96 speed that fits my system perfectly with what I like to do. Ravens have a receiver that's 93 speed. I mean, it's a whole package that I use that I need a fast receiver for. And the Browns have that. And everything else the Ravens have. Good defense, good running backs, pretty good offensive line. Obviously, I'd play Deshaun Watson at quarterback. You know what? Screw it. Let's try the Browns. I've analyzed it enough. Here we go, baby. So the Baltimore Ravens have traded Coach Lewis to the Browns. After the Raiders traded him to the Ravens, he's just getting traded all over the place.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Second down, back to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Pushing back.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown!
Quez Watkins.
37 yards.
And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
For this Browns defense. Stop it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh, great. He's one of these kickers.
Takes it at the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
What this turn is like. I don't even know their fucking numbers yet, dude. Schwartz. Number 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll get this up to about the 40.
Reed Blankenship delivering the hit.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And again, it's Chubb. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
It's not showing me. Okay. It's showing me.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in. Touchdown,
what's up, Dwayne?
Cleveland.
Happy Halloween, my friend.
Nick Chubb, 32 yards. And the Browns are an extra
I got
point
traded
away
to the
from
Browns
evening
from
this
the
one
Ravens.
up. Well, we've seen
like
it
they
many
fit my
times. He
scheme
is
a little bit
always a
better
threat
with
to
their
go the
personnel,
distance
so
anytime he's got the ball in his
trying
hands.
that
And
as
on this
well.
occasion, he did just that.
Doing anything tonight for
Makes
Halloween?
this offense go, and when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there, but once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Greg Newsome up to make the stop. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
second down and 7. Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good job defensively to hold that to 40 yards, and now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
They'll go again with Sanders.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Field goal.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Giving out candy.
Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
I live in a high-rise, so not many kids come around my way.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Second down, here's Chubb again. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
All right, boys, come on. Let's keep circulating the ball down the field.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Okay.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later,
Finally
they're going to
got
hit
it.
one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll take it
There we go,
into
Chubb.
the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
He's gonna run the shit out of the ball. I know that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
Good job, boy.
As they go out
Is that
on
Clowney?
offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
Why I have
They
him
don't
on
have to
the
do anything
defensive
differently
interior?
just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Going for it with Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 23. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Another run with Sanders. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Come on, defense.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
No, sir.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Defense,
they
boys.
had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go up the middle with Chubb. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a first down, and the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play. Back
to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. Well, he forces one.
It's intercepted, and that'll do it. Great game, boys. First game as the Brownies is a victory.
Hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing.
What's your favorite candy, Dwayne?
Half, that's a surprise.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
He wouldn't bring his safeties up the way I like him to when I pass it, so did what I had to do. A win is a win is a win. That was definitely a good game, though. I got to give that guy props. Thank you, sir. He was ranked a little higher than me, so he was probably in the 2000s. Just adjust some stuff here. Damn, that train is loud. Three, 110. All right, let's keep this train moving, baby. Good victory to start the night off. Be right back. Gonna get a quick drink. BRB. All right. Let's keep this going. 1-0 on the night so far, knock on wood. Our goal tonight is to get into the 2000s in the ranks, knock on wood. Let's see if we can do it, baby. Let's keep this going.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium
San
here in
Francisco
Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up,
49ers.
we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns.
Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Wow.
And nothing but green grass here,
That
middle
was
of the field.
insane, bro.
Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Christian McCaffrey.
76 yards.
First
And the
play
Niners
of
are on
the
board
game.
first here this
Come
afternoon.
on, boys.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jesus. What? That's what Christian McCaffrey gives you.
It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Actually trick-or-treating outside my door. Having a high-rise. It's kind of weird.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Play both safeties back for now.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They had things a little spread out there with 4 wide receivers, and it opened up a running hole.
Yeah, not only do you get better running lanes because you are spread out, oftentimes when defenses see 4 wide receivers, they substitute in extra defensive backs, so you're blocking smaller personnel. That gives your running back a nice chance downfield against that type of defense.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Two-headed
so
monster.
How about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Right there, 54, right there.
And again, it's Chubb. And he
That's
will
a
have
first
the
down.
first down before he's brought down at the 3. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Strength of Chubb.
Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
So we're going to take it in seconds.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 24, Lance.
Can we get a goddamn fumble? My lordy, Lord.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the mass of bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And no interception, of course. They just run away from the ball.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Here we go. 32.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
And they'll go for it. Lance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 5-4. Hey, watch the slant. Check. Hey, 24. Check. Hey, 31.
They run it again with Chubb. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Fine.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Wow.
And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point.
Wide
and they
open.
liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
York able to send this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Here we go,
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Lance on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he is brought down, but
no way he came inbounds with that. There's no way.
Short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of
course, you
nearly
can't
30
challenge
yards.
it.
Now that's all about
But
making
there's
something
no
happen
way
as
he
a
landed in
quarterback,
bounds with that
because
ball.
instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time
And he
outside of the
knows
pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Lance now on 1st down. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score.
Okay, ready? 54, 54, check, check, 54.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 90 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and power it in with H2H. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle H2H taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are able to move back in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, nice, Dwayne. Yeah, I used to play mutt all the time, bro. But I got
The Browns drive about to get started. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play
Not
too
good.
safe.
Not
Just
good.
get points on the
Not
board.
good.
Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
I'm here all day. Hey, alert! 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That was
And it is
stupid. Good
incomplete.
thing they didn't give that to him.
Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air yet again. Watson. He's going to take another shot here. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 63 yards. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
All right, boys, come on. for some fucking
Extra
defense.
point by York is up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Lance now on first down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Lance looking to throw it.
It's
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through.
And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what
really
NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah, big play there, and when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 29. 29. Check, check.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
57 is Mike. Go, 54. 57 is Mike. Watch 57. Hey, they scared.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
Get the ball. Out.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through,
and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out
Come
something
on.
pretty good right there.
Need
and
a
that
big
is
turnover.
You actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
and their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. on the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Fumble from him doing that all the time.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And Lance again going to keep it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And now they'll throw with Lance. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
Can you give me an interception, please? Jesus.
Feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Desperation time here. Lance.
Thank you.
In a double
Fine.
coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And Chubb will try the middle here. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense.
Milk some clock here, boys.
Hunker down and establish themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game.
They gave him a chance to block that. I felt that.
A 9-point lead.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And Lance now to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Now Lance.
Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Doesn't
The
get
coverage
this
strong,
hits.
and now it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
Nope.
That's caught. He
Bye-bye.
finds Danny
Concede.
Gray.
Thank you for my ball.
This is going to depend on the spot. And they set.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Nice try. Gonna have to back out to see what this guy was ranked, because he didn't just concede, he turned his Xbox off like a chump. Like a chump. Like a chump. Which takes away your rank. I bet she doesn't have a rank. Yep. Alright, 2-0 tonight. Knock on wood. Good night so far. Take a short break here, guys. A little intermission. Gotta call the girl. But we are almost in the 2000s. Knock on wood. Just updating my thumbnail stats, as I always do. Real time. Alright guys, be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I had to say goodnight to the girlfriend. So we are 2-0 on the night so far, knock on wood. Good night so far. With my new team, the Browns. So let's keep this show going. Really want to break into that 2,000 rank. So let's keep it going, baby. Let's make it a prime time game if I can. Alright. Not gonna burn myself out like I did the other night and play 10 games. Probably play maybe 5 or 6 tonight. I already played 2, so I don't want to overdo it because then you start playing poorly after about 6 or 7 games. I do anyway. And what do we got here? What the hell is this? This is a test of multi-answer surveys regarding quality. What you think about it? Excellent. What was that? What in God's name was that? I have never seen that. But if that counts as a disconnect loss. What was that? I'm just making sure that that didn't mess with my... Doesn't look like it did. It's saying I played White Walkers. Uh-oh. I bet you it's gonna give me a loss. What the hell was that? I've never seen that in my life. Nothing yet. I'll do this a couple more times and then we'll get into a game, but that better not have given me a loss, whatever the hell that was. What? Offline. So maybe he turned his Xbox off right when we got matched up, which I would think would give me a win. Oh, it doesn't look like it's counting. I'm gonna check one more time. Okay. Better not. to keep this show going, baby. Knock on wood.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Cleveland Browns.
Times I have received to start the game.
Ready to get us started, Rodrigo Blankenship.
And off we go from Cleveland.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They moved the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Had some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. This rushing attack sure looks pretty effective here on this opening drive.
Yeah, they're finding gaps with very little problem right now. If this is going to consistently be this way throughout the game, there's going to be some adjustments made on the defensive side of the ball.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Kicks. Maybe not.
York able to send this one through. And the
That's
Browns are out to a
start
3-0
with the ball.
lead.
Gotta score.
Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's what it is, game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for James Conner, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray.
Thanks, bud.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, 1st-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And he's taken down.
Miles
This
Garrett.
will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Nothing the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40.
A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw is caught here by Anderson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
On play action, it's Murray.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Murray to air it out again. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Connor. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. The carry here for the big tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And again, it's Chubb.
Why did you fall?
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Third and 2, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They go up the middle with Chubb. They find some open field here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb as the first half is winding down.
And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
Diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Eluding the pressure right.
You.
Into heavy traffic,
Now
and
you
it's
quit,
intercepted.
Right? Now's the time to quit.
Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to have it here at the...
Yeah. 3-0 on the night. Man, he was ranked 402, son. What? Taking a picture of that. That wasn't even close. The hell is my camera? That is what how did that not get me into the 2000s? That's crazy. Wow, he's on a 10-game losing streak too. Ouch. What a win. Moves us to 3-0 on the night. 3-0 with the Brownies, knock on wood. Wow, what a win. How did that not get me into the 2000s? That's crazy. 3004. How is someone that plays like that highly ranked, man? That's crazy. He was not very good. Wow. What a victory. For some reason, it didn't get me into the 2000 threshold, though, which I do not understand. So that gets us to 3-0 with the Browns. We were 62 and 61 with the Raiders, and then the Ravens, we were 21 and 19. I'm liking these Browns, knock on wood. They fit exactly what I like to do, knock on wood. Wow, what a win. What a win. I should just go out on top. It's early, though. Play a couple more. Gotta try to get into that 2000 rank. Be right back. Wow. All right. What a victory. Let's keep this going. 3-0 on the night, knock on wood. If I win this next game, it should get me into the 2000s. Again, knock on wood. Come on, baby. We're going to make it prime time. .402, son. Get it. Again, it begs the question of why I'm being matched.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They start on the ground here at Sanders, and they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 39, Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Hurts fumbles it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
This is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
from the gun. It's a give to Chubb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. A beautiful fake.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We're scoreless after 1.
This guy's playing sticky.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football.
Make it stick.
As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Watson.
Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Watson going to sneak it. So call that no
That's
gain.
not a touchdown.
They're still a yard short here on 4th. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance?
I don't know how that's not a touchdown.
This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
York able to send this one through, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The first time out, they had the interception. That stopped their drive 3 points the other way, so now they work from behind.
They do, but he's got to walk out on the field like he's working from ahead. All right, he's got to walk out like, hey, I just threw a touchdown pass, because all eyes on his team are on him. They gain their confidence from the way he reacts, his demeanor, and how he plays. He's got to show that he has confidence in himself.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Can't believe that wasn't a touchdown.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Forced out to his left.
Oh,
This is
God, I
caught.
played
It's
that
Brown.
horrible.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. They'll run with Sanders. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there, a touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing, because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Being chased out left. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On first down, it's Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get it.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
75 yards.
And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Hurts.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Eagles.
Quez Watkins.
74 yards as they have taken the lead.
H2H will throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Browns drive about to get started. Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know, every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Browns have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because We don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Second down, back to Sanders. And some space here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 93 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They go play action with Hurts. Out to his left.
Yes!
Intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom.
Wow, what an interception!
They'll start at their own 24-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And a short gain here, down to the 22. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down.
Got it.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Woo! Tapped his ass out. What a night. Let's see what he was ranked. Oh boy. 4-0 on the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're finally in the 2000s. We've broken in. $2,933 in the world. There you go. 4-0 on the night. Maybe I should stop while I'm ahead for the evening. It's tempting to keep going. It's almost 10 o'clock. With that, I will bid you adieu. I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Be safe out there.